Guys, namaskar, and back after a few days. Wasn't feeling like making anything, and but now since a couple of days, something's going on in my mind, and I thought I'll just make a video out of it and share my thought out there and just record it. So here goes. The word that is going on in my mind since the past few days is humility. And can it be taught to children? Can humility be really taught? And if it can be taught, how can it be taught? You know, so the way I say it, basically, uh, there are two ways for a child to understand humility. One is the root of understanding, and one is the root of belief. So the root of belief is that there is God, and there is this Almighty who is always helping you, and who's always looking after you, and without His intervention and without His assistance, you will not be able to do anything. So you have to be humble when you've achieved something, and also uh, understand that anybody else can achieve it, and anybody else can be helped by God, and I mean, they are also equals in the eyes of God. I mean, they are also as much uh, a son or a daughter to God as you are. So they, in God's eyes, everybody is an equal. Everybody is at par, and they can also be helped, and they can also surpass you at any moment of time. So this is one way of uh, teaching humility to a child, and where he or she will believe in the existence of God, and be humble. And another is the understanding part, and the part of trying to realize how this nature of reality works, where and this is the path I would certainly take, and is to explain a child about how uh, uncertain the nature of reality is. And of course, if you go by quantum mechanics, there is no way you can tell before you measure that which outcome is going to come, or which outcome is going to happen. So the uncertainty principle is certainly going to help you in explaining that uh, you have to be sort of understand that whatever you have achieved is not entirely under your control, and that is how reality works. And there are n number of permutations, combinations for reality to have sort of occurred in the way you wanted, and helped you in achieving whatever it is. And yeah, so this is kind of a scientific approach as to how it, and not everything is under your control, but yeah, over a period of time, if you keep repeating the same thing to get to the same result, at one point of time that result will come. And that is also based on how this mysterious reality works. And yeah, all this, if you explain to the child properly, then you will probably not have to take the uh, root of God, and tell him or her that someone who is ever present, who is beyond your understanding, who is uh, beyond explanation, will come and intervene, and sort of help you out of the blue, and who's sort of looking after you all the time, and who's taking care of everything. And also, you if I go by the route of explanation to the child, and I can also explain how the coping mechanism of the genes work, and people are basically copying each other at a very subconscious level. And if you have succeeded in something, you are almost certain to be surpassed by someone else, because someone else will copy the thing that you've done, and he or she will do it better, in over a certain period of time. So all you can do after your success is not rest, and again move on, and uh, try to better yourself as much as you can. So this is also a scientific approach, also a scientific explanation of making that child understand how the nature of reality works, and you know so so that he or she understands the two principles of where in general people get this God equation into place, which is not everything is under our control, because there are n number of permutation combinations, n number of possibilities that can happen at any moment of time, and you achieving that success is just one of those possibilities that has happened. And you know and how it has happened, it's still not known to us. And the second is that you will obviously be surpassed at one point of time, and if you don't want to be surpassed, then you can't rest on your laurels, and you have to work harder and make sure that you are getting better and better. So yeah, I feel I will certainly mm, take the second part and second route, and explain the child that it's all uh, on you, it's your responsibility. And of course, whatever doesn't happen is certainly how nature works. It's not going to happen every time, and you have to certainly work harder and get your things done on your own. So that beyond a certain point of time, if you feel that that uh, if the child feels that nothing is working out, nothing is helping, nothing is giving him or her the success that he or she wants, she can uh, not pass the responsibility to God and nature, and not just take up his or her own responsibility and say, what, I have to buckle up and do better. So I think that is how it helps when you explain the child in terms of science, and not in terms of God and God's uh, all deeds and magic and all that. So I hope I've been able to explain properly. If you want to add, please comment, like, subscribe, share. Anything you want to counter, please comment. Bye bye. Namaskar.